Welcome, BwolfTheWolfettes. So we are back with the brilliant Hogwarts Legacy on the PlayStation 5, and we are playing through this game on hard mode. And I hope you guys and girls are having an absolutely fantastic day. Now, in the previous video, we headed beneath Hogwarts and we got into a massive scuffle with a goblin army with Professor Fig and the rest of the staff from Hogwarts. We eventually confronted Ranrock. He destroyed the repository container and he consumed all of the magic and turned into some weird dragon. So we got into a massive battle with Ranrock. Didn't die, didn't suffer any deaths whatsoever, absolutely annihilated him and saved Hogwarts. But unfortunately, in the aftermath of all of the evil magic flying around everywhere, we lost the main man, Professor Fig, and he has unfortunately died, which is a shame because other than Professor Weasley, I think Professor Fig was my favourite teacher in Hogwarts, so it is a massive shame. And we then had a nice little moment where all of the students and teachers were in the Great Hall and they remembered the absolute legend, Professor Fig. And then after, we had a chat with Sebastian and we basically told him that the person that cursed Anne was Victor Rookwood and it wasn't a goblin. And I think he now wants to chat with me. So what we're going to be doing today is we've got a bunch of miscellaneous stuff we need to do. We need to speak to Professor Weasley and, get an update on our field guide, which is basically like a giant chunk of coursework. Then we've got to see who wins the House Cup, and that's when the credits will roll and you've actually finished the game. We need to still take down Theophilus Harlow with Natty, and that will take absolutely seconds because I've got the thingy spell, Avada Kedavra, and it will one-shot Harlow, and then we need to go and speak to Sebastian. So I think what we'll do is we'll start this video off by speaking to Sebastian because he basically spoke to me at the end of the previous video, so we might as well start this one off by finishing up the stuff involving Sebastian. So let's see. I think he wanted me to speak to him in the Undercroft? Now that some time has passed since the events at the Feldcroft Catacomb, I should see how Sebastian is faring. Thankfully, we have the Undercroft to speak privately. Yeah. To be honest, I'm still not happy with what Sebastian did. I mean, he literally murdered his own uncle just because he wanted to help Anne, you know, and then that makes you kind of think Anne is still cursed, she's still suffering, so what would he do to just random people in the pursuit of curing his sister? So I do kind of feel like he does belong in jail, you know. The only reason why I let him stay out of jail, is like I mentioned many videos back, is because I wanted to see what happens. I wanted to see what Sebastian would say when I told him about the fact that Victor Rookwood was the one that cursed his sister. And I also just wanted to see how he reacts to just the whole situation of killing his uncle. So that's the main reason why I did it. How many of these have we found? Probably not many.
Making good progress with those tokens.
No, we haven't found many. I think off camera, I managed to find 15. Literally one less than finding all of them with no guide whatsoever. It was beautiful, but I still haven't found the final one. And I haven't looked at a guide yet, so I guess I'm going to have to do that at some point because I need one more bloody token. But there's also a lot of locked doors in Hogwarts where you need to have like rank 2 or rank 3 Alohamoras. And I only recently unlocked rank 2 after finding enough Demiguises. So, yeah, I'm assuming that maybe it's behind one of the rank 3 locked doors or something. But it can't be, because the Daedalus key needs to get to it. Unless the Daedalus key is inside like a big area that's... Go fuck yourself, Peeves. Unless the Daedalus key and the cabinet are behind like some sort of like big hall or something that's behind the locked door. But I doubt it. I've probably just run past it and missed it at some point. Hogwarts is massive. This game really is huge. No wonder it took them so long to make this game. If they do make a sequel though, it should take nowhere near as long to release because they've already got the foundation and everything created. Hogwarts is already built. All they need to do is make it look much better, more next gen, you know. And yeah, I reckon it could come out in like 4 or 5 years, maybe less. If they do make another one, I don't know if they will. But if they do, I don't know if it will be this character or not. If it's a brand new student at Hogwarts in the sequel, then you're going to have to learn all your spells and stuff again, and that would be a bit... I feel like this might be a one-off game. But it sold so much and made so much money, I don't know. I feel like it's a missed opportunity. Where's Ominous? I wish he was still here. I prefer talking to Ominous, to be honest. I actually do like Ominous more than you, which is strange, because I preferred you at the beginning, Sebastian, but now I do like Ominous more. Yeah, look, we've still got the canvas over here. The reason why Isadora never showed up in this portrait where we could speak to her like the other keepers is because somebody burnt her portrait back at Feldcroft. Which I'm guessing was like one of Ranrock's loyalists, maybe.
I'm glad you came.
Or maybe the keepers burned it. I don't know.
Sebastian, I've received your owl. What's happened?
Ominis spoke with Anne about what happened with my Uncle Solomon. She believes I should pay for what I did, but she won't turn me in. She said the guilt I'll have to live with is punishment enough.
I'm so sorry. But I'm glad you know that you can at least try to move on now.
The thing is, I think I've lost my sister, my twin, forever. She refuses to even see me. I can't blame her. I couldn't really blame any of you if you gave up on me entirely. You all believed in me, and I let you all down.
Well, I am glad to hear that, Sebastian, to be honest. And I'm also getting very annoyed with Merlin constantly stroking your ego. Merlin, stop doing it. You're pissing me off, mate. You're supposed to be a clone of me. You're not supposed to be saying shit that I wouldn't say. Anne may never forgive you. Perhaps Anne will come around. No, Anne may never forgive you. Let's just speak in facts, mate.
Sebastian, I'm afraid Anne may never be able to forgive you. But at least now you have a chance to change your path.
I am glad for that. But I still have hopes that Anne may in time understand what happened and come to forgive me. I realize I can't undo what's been done, but I can try every day to make up for it. I owe you and Ominis everything for standing by me.
Well, it wasn't easy. But I believe in you, Sebastian. I've had a sense about you since that first day in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Seems so long ago. Thank you. I have no idea what's to come, but I'm grateful for your friendship.
You better be.
I'm glad you came to Hogwarts.
Thank you. The thing is, you keep talking about hopefully one day Anne will understand about what happened. Your Uncle Solomon came to the catacomb, he took the relic from you with some magic, and he destroyed it. That was it. And then you casted a spell at him to hurt him, and then he defended himself. And then when he was defeated and there was no need for you to carry on, you then casted Avada Kedavra. You literally were the cause of everything, Sebastian. Not even me. And your uncle took a swing at me and I did fuck all wrong. So, you know, Sebastian, it's your own bloody fault, mate. Alright, I think Poppy might want to speak to me as well. Yeah, Poppy and I beat the poachers and saved the Snidgets. I wonder how she feels about it all. I should meet her in the Great Hall and talk to her. Yeah, let's go speak to Poppy. I love Poppy. She's adorable. I reckon if I had a daughter, I reckon she'd be like Poppy. Especially with the love for animals. My kids would love animals. I know that for a fact. Otherwise there would be no kids of mine. No children of mine. Man, imagine if one of my children came up to me and said they don't like animals. Man, I might have to get rid of them. I might have to put them in an orphanage. It's the only thing you can do, really, isn't it? Obviously I wouldn't, I'm joking.
Just the person I was hoping to see.
I'd shoot him. Poppy Sweeting.
I see Doran finally convinced you to leave the Snidgets.
If anyone can keep them out of poacher hands, it's the centaurs. And I wanted to thank you. When the poachers ambushed us, it was nice not to face them alone.
I'm always happy to put poachers in their place.
You can always count on me for a fight when it comes to poachers.
That makes two of us. I am glad you came to Hogwarts. It's already been my best year. I wouldn't want a repeat of Horntail Hall, of course, but I did enjoy the Three Broomsticks. Had no idea how lovely it was there.
Had you never been to the Three Broomsticks?
I used to spend most of my time with Highwing, and well, I don't know how Serona feels about hippogriffs popping in for a butterbeer. Highwing's the only one I would have gone with. Or Gran, of course.
Highwing's good company. You should widen your circle. Yeah, I should not be saying that. That would make me the biggest hypocrite on the planet because I'm perfectly fine hanging out with my dog Sammy or my cats or my rabbit. You know, I'm perfectly fine with that. But you should widen your circle because not everybody is a scumbag. You should have human friends too. I've got quite a few human friends that are absolute legends.
Highwing is nice company, but perhaps it's time to add a few more friends to your circle.
I am starting to see the appeal of human friends. It was nice to talk about my parents and Gran with someone, and share Highwing.
Well, you didn't share Highwing with me. I basically stole Highwing from you. I've dumped it in my vivarium. And I haven't even rode on him or her at all. I've just been using my broom. Did you tell your Gran we found the Snidgets?
Does your Gran know that we found the Snidgets?
I couldn't hold it in any longer. I told her everything. She was livid that I'd been anywhere near the poachers, but she confessed that she was rather envious about the Snidgets.
Have you heard from your parents? Oh yeah, the poacher scumbags.
I don't suppose you've heard anything from your parents, have you?
I haven't, but I'm perfectly fine with that.
God, that's what my sister always says. Perfectly fine. It irritates me every time she says it. Every time it bugs me. Stay out of trouble, Poppy.
It has all been a pleasure, Poppy. Do try and stay out of trouble.
Don't know that I can. We've taken on poachers twice now, successfully. I rather think you've helped me develop a taste for it.
Oh, God.
And with centaurs as allies, I might actually go looking for trouble.
No, don't do it, Poppy.
You and I should meet for a butterbeer soon. Perhaps Highwing can join us?
Oh, you only want to go for a butterbeer with me because you want to see Highwing. Don't use me to see Highwing. How dare you, Poppy? How dare you? Okay, right, so I guess what we should do now is I guess we should go and confront Harlow. Because we don't want to have a whole video where I don't cast a single spell. Yeah, let's go and confront Harlow. Harlow's last stand. Natty sent me an owl requesting I meet her near Manor Cape. That's a distance from Hogwarts. She must have a good lead on Harlow. I should prepare before meeting her. We don't need to prepare at all, my good sir. Even though we haven't got 25 Wiggenweld potions at the moment, because we haven't actually recovered from our Ranrock fight, we have got Avada Kedavra. So the second he shows up, we're going to one-shot him. I really feel bad doing it, to be honest. I really do feel bad using Avada Kedavra. Not because it's an unforgivable curse, but because it's just so cheap. It's so dirty. It's like having an I win button. But then again, the enemies in this game are so weak anyway, aren't they? Even the bosses are weak. I mean, look at Ranrock. We couldn't use Avada Kedavra on him, and we annihilated him, you know.
Adventure, are we?
Yes, we are, Wildsmith. But things are slowly coming to an end. Why is there poachers here? Honestly, if I did everything this game has to offer, including all of the side missions, because there's still quite a lot of side missions, I say we still got like 50% of the side missions to do. And if we also did like all the Merlin trials and collectibles on camera, I could easily make 150 episodes, easily. Wouldn't even be hard. But most of those videos, unless you like listening to me talk, which lately it seems a lot of people have been whinging about, unless you enjoy listening to me talk, it would be pretty pointless. I suppose it could be pretty relaxing. Just stick Beowulf on in the background, listen to him natter on about random things, watch him do a couple of Merlin trials. Something you could do whilst you're laying in bed trying to sleep. They always say don't use your phone in bed, but I don't think that's always the case. I think it depends on what you do. If you're on social media, then yeah, don't do it, because you're just going to anger yourself before you try and sleep. Or if you're watching like very like high octane videos, like, you know, one of those YouTubers that just scream and shout, like 2013 PewDiePie or something, then yeah, don't watch that before bed. But if you watch, like, I'd say me, I reckon I could help you have a peaceful sleep. I don't really go over the top and loud and crazy, do I? Unless it's a horror game, then don't put me on at night. Don't put me on. I think I'm a pretty chill channel, to be honest.
Are you ready to finish Harlow?
I've been ready to finish him for bloody ages, Natty. But then you didn't speak to me for ages, and then you randomly contacted me just before I was about to face Ranrock.
I'm ready to finish Harlow once and for all. What is your plan?
I received an owl from Mrs. Bickle. She wondered if we were having any luck going after Harlow. Suggested we could gather evidence from a friend near Manor Cape.
But she warned us to stay out of it. Was rather adamant about it.
Precisely.
Harlow knows that we saved Archie, and that we rescued Mr. Rabe. The letter didn't come from Mrs. Bickle, did it?
I do not believe it did. Harlow intends to ambush us.
But now we have the upper hand. We can prepare.
We are stronger than Harlow, and he knows it. That's why he's resorting to this sort of trickery. We must go.
I gotta be honest with you, Natty. It's starting to really, really aggravate me how strong that you think you are. You are not that strong. Merlin is strong, and the only reason why Merlin is this strong is because he's had to deal with unspeakable things for his age, and on top of that he can see some ancient magic, and he can use it and wield it. So that makes him actually strong, you know. Not because he's strong, it's just because he's lucky enough to have this ancient magic ability. You're not strong, Natty. Stop pretending you're strong. A fully grown man with years of experience killing people and using dark magic, he would own you. If I wasn't here, you'd get wrecked by Harlow. It's as simple as that. What's that behind me? Is that a wagon? Oh shit, we're going to get jumped from behind. We're going to get run over. I'm ready.
Agreed. Let's finish this.
Brilliant.
I think it was, who was it? Someone in the comments said that Natty annoys the hell out of him. Who was it? It was literally, I read it just before I started recording.
Our plans.
I already sent her an owl to let her know that we were following a lead given to us by Mrs. Bickle.
Are you concerned she might tell your mother?
Indeed she will, but so be it. I am tired of hiding it from her. My mother needs to understand that I will not be safe from the Ashwinders until everyone is. I shall pursue them until they are finished, and I think she knows that. As do you.
That I do.
Yeah, I think it was somebody said that Natty's attitude bothers them in the comments. I can't remember who it was, because I read it just before I started recording.
Keep an eye out. Harlow is likely around here somewhere. I sense he is close.
Where is he?
I do not know. We should look around.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What's this? You're no match for me.
Oh, beautiful. No, stop using spells on the wrong target every bloody time. Oh.
You disappoint me. Children play fight.
Expelliarmus.
Petrificus totalis.
Oh, you git.
Had enough?
Petrificus totalis.
Oh, for God's sake, stop using the same bloody spell on me.
You will pay for your deeds. You're easier to spot than an
Nice one.
Nice.
They got what they deserved.
Little Nat Sione, innit? And her excruciatingly loyal companion. You two have done quite a bit of damage to my business interests. But I must grudgingly give you some credit. What was once a mere annoyance has become remarkably problematic. Fortunately, I pride myself on my problem-solving skills.
He talks like me. Hey, Harlow, we're brothers. You want to see how much of a pussy you are, though? Watch this, ready? Watch this. This is going to be hilarious. Come here, big boy. He killed me! Oh, you bastard! How did he kill me so quickly? I couldn't have already been low on health. Ah! Ah, he did to me what I was about to do to him. I thought I'd do the whole thing again. Ready? Oh, so overpowered. Oh god, are you supposed to die in one hit from the Avada Kedavra? You're not supposed to be able to do this. She can't be dead. It was Crucio. That's... Crucio's the pain curse, ain't it? Yeah, she can't be dead. Officer Singer finally did her job though, didn't she? About bloody time.
Are you sure you are up for a visitor?
Yes, Mother. I feel fine, and it will do me good to see my friend.
Very well. But do not overdo it, Natsai.
I know, Mother.
Well, at least you're not dead. I was going to say, that'd be a bit weird, because Crucio doesn't kill people, it just tortures them. Incredible pain, you know?
It is good to see you, my friend.
Mind you, I suppose you could die from Crucio, just the sheer pain could give you a heart attack or something. Or your body just gives up from the pain. I've got to be honest with you, Natty. I went to Salazar Slytherin's Scriptorium with Ominous and also Sebastian. And Sebastian casted Crucio on me to open up a door. And I squirmed a little bit and then I stood up and carried on with life. Why the fuck are you in a wheelchair? You overdramatic little turd. What a fucking attention seeker.
I certainly make sure I stay abreast of mine.
I'm glad to see you're doing so well.
Oh, he's holding her
I do
hand.
better
That's
than
cute.
it appears. I am only here because my mother insisted, just to be safe.
Yeah, I bet.
I was relieved when she told me that you were all right.
No, not thanks to you. What were you thinking? I don't know. Nobody should give their life for me, especially a lady. It's the man's responsibility to protect the lady. What are you doing, Natty? Come on. What were you thinking?
What on earth possessed you to do something like that?
I don't know, but what other choice did I have? You were in danger.
I'm sorry, Natty. It's my fault you got hurt.
What? No. Do not blame yourself for this. The moment that I saw Harlow aim his wand at you, well...
Yeah, well... Yeah, you're gonna... Well, that's what your dad did. Your dad saved you, and you've been, you've been beating yourself up about it for years and years. You didn't think about it. You just acted.
You did what came naturally.
I suppose it was instinct. Yes. I could not simply stand there and let you get hurt.
Then I shouldn't feel guilty.
Of course not. There was nothing that you... Oh. Oh my. I cannot believe that it took me this long to see it. He made a choice based on instinct. My father, you, my friend, are no more to blame for my injuries today than I am to blame for my father's sacrifice years ago.
From what I know of him, it seems there's a lot of your father in you.
That's very kind of you to say.
Steady on.
I hope that you are right. This has all been a bit much, hasn't it? A battle here at Hogwarts. Everything we have done to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot. But we have done it. Rookwood is dead, Harlow is on his way to Azkaban, and the rest of them are on the run. A few of the dregs will still be about, fighting for their lost cause. But Rookwood's enterprise has fallen apart.
Everything is safer now because of us. Because of you.
Because of
Thank
me.
you, but we make a formidable team. You, my fellow traveler, have enriched my time at Hogwarts beyond anything I could have imagined. Thank you. I believe your friendship to be one of the most important in my life.
Oh, thank you, Natty.
Thank you for coming to visit me. It is always good to see you.
The Avenging Gazelle. Man, if they do make another Hogwarts Legacy, I hope we get to learn the kind of magic that that Natty learned, the Animangus or whatever it was called, or whatever. But I think, did she say it's something you can't learn? It must be something you can learn. Being able to shapeshift into a wolf or something would be cool. Should we smack the bedpan? That's disgusting. What's the matter with you, Merlin? Degenerate. we're here. Oh, look. Last time we were here was when we was when we was sneaking about looking for demiguises for the caretaker. And we had to sneak around so we didn't get detention. Okay, right. What we're going to do now is, first things first, we're going to switch it to daytime because I'm not playing this game in the dark. We need to go and speak to Professor Weasley and we need to get our update. And then after that, I think it's time for the House Cup. I don't know if that's morning. That does not look like morning, does it? Let's have a look. Just maybe it's because I'm inside the hospital wing or whatever it is, or the teacher's wing. Maybe it's just dark here anyway. Nope, it's definitely still night out there. Of course it is. You always have to do it twice. I don't know why. It should just be morning and it should be dusk and dawn. That's what it should be. All right. Now let's head over to. I think it's Professor Weasley. Weasley's watchful eye. I need to meet with Professor Weasley in her office in the Transfiguration classroom. Talk to Professor Weasley. I would love to. I do like Professor Weasley a lot.
Marvellous. Simply marvellous. I've never seen the headmaster so regal. Actually, I have come to think of it. His way, really, isn't it?
Scrope's master is indeed regal, sir.
You wouldn't mind having a little sweep over mine, would you?
Scrope may only carry out the requests of Scrope's master, sir. As Scrope is sure, sir, knows.
Yes, of course, I'm familiar. It's just that there have been attempts over the years to dust my statue. But no one has ever cared enough to do the task properly.
Scrope is most sorry for, sir, that no one would care about, sir, and leave him so very neglected.
You can't have two conversations at once, Nearly Headless Nick. You started talking to me, and then you started talking to bloody Scrope. I hate when they do that in games, man. I really hate that. I don't know, do you guys and girls hate it? It pisses me off so much when they just start talking to you and another character at the same time. I don't even know what... Oh, hello there. Oh, you looking fucking fine today. Damn, girl. Man, I'm taller than you as well. You like a taller man, didn't you? I'm probably taller than Rob the Priest as well. I bet I am. Let me know how tall you are in the comments, Rob the Priest. I'm not telling you how tall I am because you'll probably lie. You'll add on a foot just to lie. Okay. You're probably just gonna say 7 foot now, aren't you? If you lie, Rob the Priest, I'm coming for you.
I promise.
Nah, give Rob the Priest some love in the comment section below. Rob the Priest is an absolute legend. Absolute fucking legend, man. He's one of the OGs on this channel. He's been around since the Tomorrow Children days. Give him some love. If he does comment on this video, or if he does see this video and he leaves a comment below, reply with some love. Every single one of you. Let him know. Just tell him he's a legend. Nothing else. Just go, you're a legend. That's it. Let him know. I guess you better give Keely New One some love as well. She's been here as well since 2014. And my sister, I expect my sister to be here, so she doesn't need no love. She needs to be here. I started this channel purely for her, so she better bloody be here. It's a requirement for her. Ah, Kitty! A couple of, by the time you see this video, probably about 2-3 weeks ago, I took my sister to see Puss in Boots #2, the last Wish. Oh my god, man, that was a fantastic film. The art style, everything about it was just sublime. It was such a great film. Good story as well, and you can't beat Puss in Boots and Shrek. They're all fantastic films, aren't they? Definitely DreamWorks best. But yeah, if any of you have got kids, or if you're just like me, a big old fan of Shrek, I recommend it strongly. It was a great film. I don't know if it's still at Pictures or not though. Hang on a second, Professor Weasley, I'm just robbing you. There we go.
Professor Weasley, you wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts. I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a graphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs, even took it upon yourself to help Professor Black's house elf.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect. I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Miss Sweeting. It's nice to see her engaging more with her classmates. There have evidently been Snidget sightings in the area lately. If the centaurs are to be believed, 2 Hogwarts students are behind it.
I'm certain I don't know what...
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide. May I see it?
Of course.
I've been slacking, Professor Weasley. I've been slacking.
What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. I see some progress here, but quite a bit of your field guide has yet to be completed. Fortunately, you do have some time to prepare for your OWLs. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony. I am pleased to see that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your OWLs, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us.
Well, a lot of side missions. And also a lot of field page gathering. Looking for the field pages is by far the most tedious mission. Most tedious mission by far is looking for all the field pages. Well, it's not a mission, it's like just a collectible. But trying to find them around Hogwarts is a nightmare, because you do that, and you hear the ring, and it doesn't always bloody lead you to where it's supposed to lead you to. You know, or you get led to a locked door, or you find the page but you don't know how to access the area because there's like a puzzle that leads you to it. Such a pain in the ass collecting all of the pages. I mean, I've been playing this off camera for about, I'd say maybe 10 hours longer than I've been playing on YouTube. But I'm still missing so many pages, especially in the Highlands. But the Highlands actually tell you where the pages are. It doesn't do it in Hogwarts for some reason. I wish it bloody did. Okay, we got time for the House Cup? We should do. I should attend the end of year feast in the Great Hall. Reach level 34. Why? Why have I got to reach level 34? What's that shit about? Why? There's no need for that. You not like you have to fight anybody. It's a House Cup. Alright, well, we can't do that in this video then, can we? Alright, I guess we just have to do side missions until we level up. I mean, we were going to do that anyway. What side mission should we do then? I suppose I should look around. Beating a curse. Portrait in a pickle. Summoner's Court match number 4. History of Magic class. Oh, nice. The Hall of Herodonia. All's well that ends well. Oh, the Hall of Herodonia is a bastard. Oh, I know that one. That's the one with a cube puzzle. All's well that ends well. And we've got a few things we can do. Alright, so I might as well end the video now. And what we'll do next time is we will start doing some random side missions. I guess we'll do some of the ones in Hogwarts first. And then we'll start making our way into the Highlands and doing some of those missions. Then we'll finish the game and we will witness the House Cup. And then after that, I'll probably still continue playing. Maybe do some more side missions. I'm trying to get... I think my dog's barking. Not sure what she's barking at. I don't think there's any deliveries today. But yeah, we'll do a bunch of side missions, finish the House Cup, and then after that, we'll probably play for a bit longer, maybe do some more side missions, and then I should be done with this playthrough. But this is definitely, I think, my longest playthrough of all time now. The only other game that came close to it was Horizon Forbidden West. And also Miitopia, surprisingly. Miitopia was a massive game. That game never ended. Anyway, thanks for watching, BwolfTheWolf. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like, share, and join the pack today.